Hi, I'm Bella. I'm actually inviting you to become Reiki 1 attuned. A Reiki attunement is opening your energetic field and chakras or your energy centers up to receive universal life force 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for the rest of your life. I do 4-hour workshops for busy people. Becoming attuned at a Reiki 1 level is for self and for self healing, to feel more present. If you suffer with anxiety or insomnia, it may help because we clear the energy field. We take a lot of the worry out that's from others, and it also allows you to follow your intuition a little bit better. So, yeah, you feel grounded, much more present, and able to hear, listen, and feel your intuition or your intuitive bodies talking to you. So, I look forward to your attunement and becoming attuned with me, and we'll do that on the new moon. So, I'll see you there. BellaKatrina.com or join the conversation on Facebook/Bella Katrina. I'll talk to you then. Bye.
I know that it's worked for me because I recently applied for a permanent position at my role, and I didn't actually get the position. But knowing that I didn't get the position, I normally would have felt really rejected and depressed and had anxiety, even knowing that it wasn't the workplace that I wanted to be at. I still would have gone into all of that and internalized it, but instead I actually didn't have any negative emotions at all. I didn't get any anxiety. I just was completely unaffected and still felt happy and peaceful and went about my everyday and look forward to my new role.
Excellent. And you're excited about doing Reiki 2?
I'm very excited about doing Reiki 2.
Because you notice a difference with Reiki 1.
Yeah, I noticed a massive difference with Reiki 1.
And handling anxiety, stress.
Oh, I don't feel like I get anxiety.
Oh, look out.
No.
That's good, isn't it?
It's very good.
Well, thank you, Carolina, for sharing. And we can't wait to see you again after your Reiki 2.
Thanks.
Keep posted, everyone.
Everyone wants happiness, no one wants pain, but you can't have a rainbow without a little rain. Hey Divine Masculine Twin Flames, Bella Katrina here. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for being here on my channel and welcome. We are going to do a reading right now, a channeled message really from Archangel Michael, and Jesus, been working very closely with them. They have wonderful messages for you. I also have the crystal angels, the romance angels, Gaia. We have here the archangels and Jesus and Michael, and they're asking me to get another deck. So we're going to do a snapshot to see where the energy's at, because there's something happening. As always, something is happening. So when I say that, Cupid could be striking, a timeline could be collapsing, or the Holy Spirit could be descending upon you. Or what's actually happening is we're going into what's called the tribulation period, and that has been signified by a sign or an omen or a wonder, and it's happening in the constellations in the sky. So you may have heard of the 23rd of September, where Jupiter was birthed. So Jupiter, they say, is like Christ. So the Christ consciousness was birthed on the planet. And that means twin flames are ignited. And they say that the Venus planet has hit Jupiter and created the Star of Bethlehem in the last 2 days. So 15th, 16th of November, 2017. So that's why I had to wait until this portal was through, because that was the portal day for me, not the 11th of the 11th and then 1. Just didn't make sense. Anyway, I added it up and it came to a 9, the 15th of November. And then the 16th today is the 1st. I mean, it's a 1 when you start again. So we're waiting for that time to shift. So we're going to go in straight into a snapshot. I have to move all these cards. Fancy that. Normally I do other messages first, you know? But no, we're going into a snapshot, seeing where we're at for divine masculine energy. There is a message here also from Jesus. He wants you to know what you do. You reconcile men and their spirits back to God, which is salvation. You reconcile man's soul back to God, which is deliverance. You reconcile men's spirits back to God is salvation, their spirit. Reconcile man's soul back to God is deliverance, and reconcile man's body back to God is healing. So there's the hierarchy. It goes body, soul, spirit. So the spirit is entering the soul of the twin flames, which is igniting the body, the heart chakra. So it's the twin hearts are igniting. And that's what you've come here to do, is bring man back to man, soul and body back to God through salvation, deliverance and healing. Wow. So a lot of you are healers and do need to get activated around that, and that's why I offer Reiki. So work with Jesus in that. It's an activation and an integration, and it anchors you for life in a pillar of light. We do lots and lots of things, really very exciting. So you clear energy of all lower demonic forces, and you actually bind your soul to goodness and your sacred twin. Okay, having a snapshot of the energy for divine masculine in the twin flame collective. Please, Jesus. We've got fierce warrior Jesus here because I've been initiated through warrior spirit energy, right? That means fighting the devil. And this is our initiation. So I'm being taught spiritual warfare, and I'm sharing it with all my clients. So we're having a great time. So if you would like to connect, get your free upgrade as soon as possible. Success is here. There's a shift. If the Star of Bethlehem really is in the sky, it's a massive sign. So it's like we are going to be called upon for awakening our spiritual gifts, right? And actually bringing it to Gaia. This is success and completion. I think that was the 9 cycle. Wow, Jesus is freaking me out over here. This one is scary. Enjoying the outcome. Very, very good. And now I'm going to do a snapshot. So they were good. Still completion, isn't it? Enjoying the outcome. It's to 10. And that's like completion. A cycle has completed. We have been initiated through our first mission, if you like. Let's have a look. For divine masculine energy. Okay, so this is well, it's actually a lot of things happening here. So this is a different story. Like there's 2 different stories here. So I'm just going to clarify these. See how that's major arcanas. That's a major arcana. So the tower's collapsing, meaning that you have built up, your beliefs have changed. Any false beliefs will collapse, especially around love. Because look, you thought you're going so well, and it was all based on what other people wanted. No balance and harmony in yourself, and you are not the emperor there. You are not the boss. Somebody was the boss of you and it's not working, or something like that, right? So it breaks your heart to know that you were ignoring your heart. This is a self-realization, personal hit. And this here is the divine feminine energy. So in that energy of failure over here in the past, this is in the past, but the residue is sitting there because it's like there's something new, right, being birthed out of this, I call it yuck, right? Unfulfillment, going within, and just, it's like, don't worry about the money. Don't let money have any power over you. You must think, my emotions are more important. That's why we have to hand it over to God, you know, to your creator. He brought you here. That's what I say. You brought me here. You put me here. Now, if you did never go to work again for the rest of your life, you need to know that you'd be looked after by him. But this is like giving birth. This is gestation. So it's in the middle of the decay, the seed pops up. You know, it's like the seed has actually got strength to come through the earth. So it's nature birthing the divine masculine. Wow. Yeah. So if you haven't watched The Twin Flames, it was about going from 25% to 75%. But of course you've watched it already. So coming down here is still about the money. We know you're worrying about money. Need to stop worrying about money because it's giving your power away energetically. And it's just like sometimes you will be tight. Like sometimes you will have to rob Peter to pay Paul. Care less about it. Sometimes you've got lots of money, sometimes you don't have any money, maybe you have a steady flow, but allow it to come in because this is leaving, right? This is like, got to get out of that. You're pausing and observing the in and out of money, how money is energy and it flows to you and through you. Sometimes you hoard it and then you have to pay out a big thing because you didn't let it flow. They're just showing me flow the money. Don't worry so much about money. I'm going to put something else on that. Wow, we're going into it. Yeah. Now, you're going to have to fight for some money. Having a look at interest on credit cards or loans or anything like that, or if you are breaking up a business or a marriage, this is about fighting for your own money. Yeah, this is fighting, making a decision, right, to just take a stand and then drop it without drama, saying just no drama, because really your desire is peace. So it's like setting the intention. My intention is peace here, amicable separation or peace or dissolvement, if that's such a word. It's amicable, you're taking your stand, and these are my terms, and that's it, you drop it and go to the bar and have a drink. Not that you drink, but you know what I mean? This is about you pushing forward with your own desire. This is like pushing through the mayhem, the darkness, right? I don't know if I can do it on my own. But look, it's the energy that's coming down is making this happen. It's nature. It's natural. It's sorry, I'm just getting a message for you. So it's like happening simultaneously. Part of you is breaking and decaying and letting go and, you know, like the guard and the mulch and the fertilizer, and the other part is actually the shoots coming through with the flower, you know, it's like at the same time, something weird about it. And in that space, you have to put your foot down and really clearly now have a good look around at who is with you and who is against you, right? Isn't that a saying? Who is not with me is against me. So this is becoming very, very clear here, because this is like the Star of Bethlehem. It's like you've been birthed, a new you, and you're going to triple in your masculine energy within the next 2 weeks, apparently. So this is why you're going to burst through. This is 0 point. Finally, divine masculine is at 0 point because you had to break. But in a way, you have already gone through emotional clearing. You know, like you stayed at a job so long that you're already over it emotionally 6 months ago, but you're still there. So when you go, it's like not that sad. Or in a relationship, it's like that. It's like in the physical, it looks like it's sudden, but really you haven't been there and you were actually upset in the past. So it looks like a work situation and a family connection, or you know, an ex-partner or a mother of your child. But this is all clearing. You will have to call in help. You have to put down your burden. So you do have guardian angel here on the other side. And you need to write a letter. Dear guardian angel, please take care of, or thank you for taking care of. And then list the 10 things. You know, so it could be taking the garbage out, washing the car. It doesn't have to be major things. It can be just little things. Going to the dentist, thanks for working that out. So that all happens well. Thanks for the money for this, to pay this, to pay this. You know, there's things that are on your mind. We want you to write them down right now and actually say, thank you, guardian angel, for looking after that. So what happens is they bring in either an earth angel to help you, or extra funds come in, or a deadline gets extended. It's none of your business how it happens. But if you don't ask, it's not going to, because there's a universal law of free will, which means the angels can't intervene without your permission. So this is a call to write down 10 things. You need help in get it out on paper. They're saying learn to think on paper and take a stand on what's my intention here. I want an amicable outcome, and I want it to be in this is the best outcome, and you write it down. It's like, and I want to come out with this much money, or I want it to be dissolved amicably so that it doesn't cost me money, or whatever. There has to be an intention here, because it's confusing because it happens so fast. You're actually over here thinking about how bad it was, or, you know, how I'm never going to be the boss of my own life or whatever. And in that is actually birthing the new you. And in that you have to take a stand for the new you while you're still letting go of the old you. It's like metamorphosis. So it's like you got to push forward and fake it till you make it. Meaning that you've already come out of it successfully and amicably, and it's worked fairly or in your favour. Excuse me. Celebration and bonus here. So this looks like the next 3 days there's an epiphany, or something becomes really clear, and you go, wow, that's what I thought was really bad, what I thought was so awful is actually my ticket out to my new life, to my divine feminine, to the Empress. It's also the way that you want to live. I see a lot of you wanting to move more into the country areas, you know, not so in the city life. So this is, I feel like, you know, sometimes, you know, could get together with your divine feminine and then move to the country. That's what it's saying. So then I need the removalists, I need help, I need this. They also just said tax, time to do your tax return, get it all up to date. And hand any debt over to Jesus, because he wants you to be out of debt, debt-free. So I hope you enjoyed that little bit. We've got heaps more messages here. Sorry. I'm going to go to the Gaia cards here for Divine Masculine. Just see what their message is, because of this is, it's like we're mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. We have to balance all 4 planes, like 4 legs of the table, in the human experience. No other planet or existence you have to do that. So it's really hard. So this is why we're looking at, excuse me, what I was saying was that it feels like you've already out emotionally of these 2 situations. Emotionally and spiritually, and it's happening on a physical level now. So it's come down. It's like you're making clarity. There's an epiphany, which is the mental, and then bang, it just happens in the physical. Does that make sense? Thinking of you, a loving thought, serendipity, divine masculine. You're being thought of by your divine feminine. This is a really strong message, and we're going to read it. Just got a buzz then, a buzz. So thinking of you, what is that? 29, which adds to 11. Very nice. This card is confirmation that someone you have been thinking of is also thinking of you. It may be someone who has passed away, or a living friend, family member, or loved one. We're going to say it's your divine feminine. Our thoughts and feelings are energy frequencies or wavelengths that transcend time and space. We all transmit and receive information through our thoughts and feelings. It makes no difference whether someone is near or far. So this is nothing to do with location. Alive or passed away, we are subconsciously in constant communication with those we think about and love. Having heard this, you probably imagine your thoughts travelling through space and time. However, in actuality, nothing really travels anywhere. This is because energetically or spiritually there is no separation in the first place. We are all interconnected and ultimately one. eternally held within an ocean of divine love. The great cosmic ocean of life is as vast and endless as we can imagine it to be, and at the same time it can be smaller than the smallest particle. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Breathe that in. All I love, lives forever in my heart. I am one and in union with my divine feminine. I am one with all creation and God. And I am in constant communication with my beloved twin flame. Time and space are only real when I believe they are. What a beautiful message, thinking of you. So, we're going straight to Jesus now, because he's the overseer of the twins and all the souls going to heaven. Because there's a default, right? There's a default that if you don't choose heaven, you're automatically going as a default, because this is where Satan's already got planned for you. He's devised it. So you have to confess with your mouth that you're not going, and you renounce Satan. So if you need help with that, you need to email me reikibybella@gmail.com and I will help you, or you do it in your Shabam, which is a free upgrade psychic reading with me, where we clear, balance, ground and protect your energy, and you will be Shabammed. We have a general meeting, right, with your spiritual team and your galactic brothers and sisters. Seek and ye shall find is the message from Jesus for Divine Masculine. Right? Seek me until you find me. Seek and you shall find. Matthew 7:7. So don't give up. Seek. Keep going. Bust through the energetic matrix. Bust through the magma and get Christ consciousness, because otherwise it's all demonic energy that we have to burst through. And I ask that you do this easily in the name of Jesus. Look at us. Okay, so another message, please, Jesus, for Twin Flame Divine Masculine. Your Heavenly Father knoweth that you have need of all these things. So he does know that you need money. He does know that you need time and space to think clearly. And he does know that you do need advice. They're saying legal advice, right? And emotional support. So you need to reach out to those around you, or just Jesus, which is what I do. So Jesus will bring in earth angels for you. Sorry, I'm doing another one. Be not afraid, only believe. It's all going to be over in a minute. It's all going to be very clear who's with you, who's for you, who's against you. Because in who steps forward for you, you'll know who's against you. And the divine feminine appears in that energy. She is for you. So you got to get for yourself, no matter what, regardless of anything else. Message from Archangel Michael for Divine Masculine. Thanks so much for connecting and for your comments and for booking your Shabams and everything. And I will do a quick quiz too for Divine Masculine, so you know, because I had one ask, how do I know? I stumbled on your video. Could I be a Divine Masculine by any chance? It's like, well, it just came to me. It's like, well, there's a quick checkbox. Let me just ask you a few questions. So I might leave it below what I gave him, because it's a really good way to define what you're doing, what on your mission, and how you've been feeling. Because we need a little bit of rain for the rainbow. Pay attention to your dreams. Thank you for tucking me into bed tonight, Archangel Michael, and helping me enjoy a wonderful, restful night's sleep. Archangel Michael, I invite you into my dreams as my teacher, guide, and healer. Please allow me to understand this twin flame union on a spiritual level and give me guidance and clear steps that I easily understand upon awakening. Got deja vu. Did that come out in the twin flames? Yeah. Eternal love. Wow, you feel it. It's a feeling. Even if you haven't met your divine feminine yet, you can feel her. It's like we're being lit up from the inside out, and it comes through unconditional love, through Christ consciousness, and Gaia is shifting. So it actually meets in your heart, and actually there Jesus appears. It's like he does send his son through you. It's weird, because I've learned all about this in energy, not in religion. have no prior experience with that. So I'm just sharing my personal journey. I'm not getting into belief systems. Help me perceive all of the love that surrounds me so that I can feel safe receiving, expressing, and giving love. So this is love, divine masculine love. What's that one? You and your loved ones are safe. So even if you are leaving children or family, or if you've just had a loved one who's passed or has, it's like having children growing up and then moving away or moving out of the home as well. That's what I get. So it's like having there's a big shift, a change, a cycle ending and one beginning all at the same time. So it's tying up loose ends. So it's like nothing, everything's the same old, day in, day out, Groundhog Day, feeling a bit agitated, a bit, and then all of a sudden it's like, whoa, I got to get out of here and into that, right? And it's a huge hit of inspirational energy as well. So dear God and Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over me and my loved ones. Please help me feel secure and at peace and fill me with faith so that I may focus on my priorities, enjoy a healthful, happy life. So this time it's about happiness. And you know what, Divine Masculine, you're going to have so much happiness. I'm talking to the men because you're going to experience love. Like as twin flames, we're going to experience the highest vibration of all. And this is our reward, or this is why we said yes to the contract of coming down to do it, because it's like, well, this is the highest vibration you can experience in the human journey or as a human being. You have to have your heart chakra, no unforgiveness, all that resentment has to leave and you have to fill it because you've got the biggest template. That's why you had so much pain. So if you want to shift it, get activated with me or get your shabam because you need a trajectory to get out of there faster because there's new life. Really exciting. Sorry. You've drawn this card because someone is sending you love at this moment. Wonder who that is, your divine feminine. The first person you think about is the one who's holding these loving thoughts about you. Perhaps you've been worried about a relationship, and this symbolizes Archangel Michael's reassurance that all is well. The angels are watching over your loved one as well as helping you with your relationships. You'll encounter a twin flame relationship very soon. A loved one in heaven is sending you I love you message. God and the angels love you very much. Know that you're a lovable person even if someone isn't behaving lovingly toward you. An ex-lover will want to come back into your life. It's time to put your foot down and say, no, you're going into something new. Help me perceive all of the love that surrounds me so that I can feel safe receiving, expressing, and giving love. So if you want a trajectory, even a faster one is Twin Flame Reiki because it's an activation. You can do integration therapy with me, and then it's anchored for life. The heart, it's in the heart because soulmate Reiki, we go up to the soul and send out a soul call. In Twin Flame Reiki, the soul's already there. You don't have to call the soul. So we bring the energy down into the twin hearts and activate both of them through the soul because it's one soul, so both get activated with the Twin Flame Reiki. Does that make sense? The activation is at the soul level and then it shows up in 3D in the heart. So it happens energetically, automatically. It's like then you have to change your circumstances because, hello, the energy's there. That makes sense. It sort of is the trajectory. Eternal love and thinking of you. And the other message was the dreams. So let's have a look at the soulmate Reiki. At the romance angels for twin flames. I just love those. I'm going to put them there. So eternal love and thinking of you. Quick snapshot. For romance, the next 4 weeks. So we're going into December. So we're in the tribulation period. It's on. Where superpowers are being downloaded in your sleep. And it's going to flip like really quick. You're going to change. It's changing of energy, filling up from 25 to 75% full-on masculine energy, never ever been present in a human being before. And all 144,000 masculines are awake. Not that there's that many, but you know what I mean, half. So separating from what I just spoke about, there's separation here in the past. You've separated emotionally, spiritually, and mentally, and now it's happening in the physical. So the 4 planes are balanced. It's really good. And there's a reconciliation with your twin flame. Union. That's union, isn't that divine? And it's worth waiting for. So they're showing me threads that need tied up. There's just a little breath. They're saying just a short wait. Divine timing is working it all out. So we're going to take that as the twin flame. Look, the twin flames coming together. The hearts. That's twin flames to me. And because we're doing twin flame reading, releasing your ex, that's over that thing. You got to write to them. See how there's letters here, papers, documents, written contracts, legal advice. That's what you're looking at now. It's very overwhelming, right? But you got to do it, and do it now, because there's no time in the future to do it, right? It's like this is going to be full speed ahead any second. It's new. It's new love. New love coming in. You can feel it in your heart, even if you haven't met your twin yet. If you haven't, let's do the twin flame activation and clear your heart so your beacon awakens. Oh my gosh, how nice is that? It's time to kiss. It's time to kiss. This kiss is coming. Yep. And it's going to be worth waiting for, because it's very natural. Get this lovely natural feeling that, like I had a client, she just done soulmate Reiki, and she said, yes, it was like, I don't know how my hands were around his chest. And then we were just sitting there and then looking at each other. It's like, I don't even know how they got there. And it's like, let's not even worry about it. Who cares? Like, you had your arms around each other. Like this. See? It just happens naturally. If it's meant to be. It's lovely. It's magnetic. I feel the chemical pull. Can you feel it in your heart? Because you're defrosting almost. Defrosting and igniting at the same time. You know, like there's a flame coming out of the frozen heart that's defrosting. It's sort of an alchemical reaction, isn't it? It's alchemical, they're saying alchemical. This ignites your passion and inspiration for your career to move forward. So you're thinking, oh, I have to have everything planned and clear in my career before I could move forward in a relationship. The opposite is true. You need to unite with your twin and then you move forward in your career. Oh, isn't that cool? So get passion and money. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. You know. It just goes on. There's a big story here. So heart-to-heart conversations. The hearts talk to each other. Do you understand? This is what I've found out through meetings with my twin. That the hearts talk. Who cares what the jibber-jabber is in English? It's like so funny that just don't even worry about that. Sometimes it's like, oh, you're on triple J, I'm on triple M. So what's all that about? And then it's like the hearts are talking. Don't analyze it. Get out of your mind and feel it. It's like, oh, well, it felt good, but it didn't make any sense. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So this is saying also in your dreams, right? If you have not met and you're not in union or whatever, you actually telepathically speak, and these dreams are coming to you, right? And this is where you work things out and you talk it out, so you don't have any arguments. It's like rehearsing a conversation, getting very clear. So when you're in 3D, I don't know what that means, but when you're in like each other's company, that comes forth. I've found that the information in my dreams and telepathic communication actually comes forth, a continual conversation in the third dimension, like in reality, from the telepathy. I've tested it because I'm so skeptical of all this stuff. And the conversation follows on. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my gosh. Anyway, I tell you more about that when you do my attunements and activations, because I don't want to take up too much of your time here, but I do have lots of stories to tell, and it is working. And we are going to go here now to the crystal angels. I'm going to show you them. Here they are. These are the crystal angels for you. So we're looking at the mineral kingdom, and we're connecting to Gaia, and we're bringing through natural energy, through Reiki and through crystals, the earth, and through Jesus and Christ consciousness. It's all natural, you know? It's like your body knows what to do with it. So my training in Reiki has really helped me open up to receiving it. And this is amethyst. Wow, look. Amethyst. So that I got out as well, and here's the card. Revealing your true self, divine masculine. As you allow others to know the real you, you'll feel loved for who you really are. who you truly are. So I'm leaving that there because there is energy actually in my hands, and it's coming through from the crystals, and it actually feels like it's coming through from the card. Call me crazy, but I can feel it. This card comes to you to reassure you that it's safe to be real and authentic with others. You will feel much better when you reveal your true feelings, even if others don't understand. Bottling them up isn't healthy, nor is it effective. Remember that people can disagree and still love each other, provided that they treat the relationship with respect. If you have been teased for being different, you may fear revealing your true self. Your guardian angel is assuring you that you are unique. Told you, guardian angel standing right next to you, and created for a special purpose. And you will find your special purpose by revealing your uniqueness. Your guardian angel loves you unconditionally and knows who you really are, what your dreams are, and what you're capable of. Be sure to call upon God and the guardians, your guardian angel, to boost your confidence and learn to love yourself as they love you. This card is also a sign for you to complete a project that's from your heart, such as writing a book or song, creating an artistic piece, or starting a business that will help others. Oh my gosh, sorry. I can't believe I was doing that. This card is also a sign for you to complete all those projects. Pray for courage and to be led to trustworthy, helpful people who will honour and support your journey. Sorry, I don't know why I'm doing that. About amethyst. On the outside, amethyst stones appear to be plain grey rocks. It's only once they are opened up that you see the inner beauty of these violet quartz crystals. Amethyst can boost your positive energy and confidence. Just divine. So I will have a little look. We're going to do one more. I'm still here. And being unconventional. Right, so this is not a business that you've actually seen. You're going to make your own business. This is your own life purpose. Look at you, divine masculine. Check you out. I like your wings. You're pretty hot. You're going to be strutting your stuff and, you know, your peacock feathers out. You're going to be doing the mating call for prosperity and for money and for binding your divine feminine and success and sacred love to your soul. Excellent. So I'm just going to have a little snapshot here of what messages are finally here for divine masculine from the archangels. And we want to say thank you to Jesus for walking with us and for sacrificing your life for our sins. So we're free. So the price is paid and we're going to ascend. That means spin and fly through the Milky Way. Now, we got that one in the twin flame. So this is serious. We are being upgraded on a supersonic level that you're not even going to, you're going to freak out. You're going to absolutely freak. So your clairvoyance is coming in too, right? So I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. So God's in your third eye. That's what I found. When you get out of the mind and then your crown is protected and open, you can actually receive Christ consciousness. That's what happened. And then it lit up. It's like, oh, and then I realized it's God. God is real. God is real. You can talk to God. Yep. And then when it comes down in here and meets with Gaia, that's your power. And then all your chambers light up. Your heart sends out the signal, the frequency. And when the other twin heart comes in from the same soul, Kundalini activates, and you've never felt anything like it in your life. Some people say, oh, I've had the Kundalini. It's like, hold on, it's coming again. If you've already had it, Here it comes again. It's Kundalini time, Nelly. That's why we need to be chanting and opening up our chakras and clearing. Otherwise, it can be painful. So this is the first step, getting out of your mind, unplugging from the matrix completely and allowing Christ consciousness to come in. That means that you've got to slow down your mind. So laying in nature and in silence is excellent. Reiki really helps. People notice. Anxiety disappears. They don't even have to, have medication anymore. Tori went off his depression, antidepressants and things like that. Really, really amazing because it's life force. So I'm just giving you a third eye awakening now, and I've got a meditation for you. Unplug from the mind matrix with third eye Reiki transmission. So please watch that and absorb it and clear that. And that will help you get out of the mind, connect you to source, spirit, and bring it down all at the same time. I love you. Thanks for doing that. Get outdoors as well. And actually feel Gaia, like laying on Gaia, and get down to that frequency of creation and nature. And that will help. Let me have a look. Oh, yes. Got to get your intention of what you want. Your intention now is to be happy, a new intention. So know that Archangel Michael is with you, keeping you safe, and that, your gentleness will come out. Your kindness will come back. Peace and serenity. And everything will work out. The scales will balance. So this is legal issues working in your favor. And it's all underlying order. Only go with your feelings, right? So your feelings trump over everything. It does matter how you feel. In fact, that's the only thing that matters, is how you feel. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So, when we're told all our lives not to feel, and just think that's not logical, it's like this time around, it's like, well, I don't have a logical explanation. I just don't want to do this anymore. My heart's not in it. And that is enough for me. That's the big thing about this. Now, this is enough for you. You don't need to convince anybody else. So it's very powerful and it's trustworthy, your feelings, and your guardians are with you. And there's divine intervention, as we saw in the twin flames. And you've also got amethyst or holy amethyst or lady amethyst. And Archangel Raphael's asking you to just breathe. Exhale slowly and awaken the energy, releasing old patterns. He's the Archangel of healing. So that's exciting. Thank you, Archangel Raphael. Eternal love is here for you. Jesus is here for you. And we ask him to unite you with your twin in harmonious union. And we thank him for it in Jesus' name. We ask this. Thank you so much for your time and your attention, and for subscribing to my channel, for your questions, your insights. I really enjoy the most giving you activations and shabams. So if you haven't, I look forward to connecting with you soon in my comments or on my website. Just book reikibybella.com and I'll connect there. You can do your own time worldwide. You book in your own time. You just must give me your location, and I will wake up for you. Love you, Divine Masculine. Thank you. Bye for now. Just a special blessing here for Twin Flames with Bella Katrina and the Holy Spirit as a ceremony, they're saying, and celebration, because we're actually moving through a wonderful life passage, and it's a very important time and initiation. So receive this blessing now. Dush karese bare karese lar karasa buruduku. Kineshin karata karasa kare burudara karata karese burudarash karas karmanodosh kara. E karese marodosh bar karase kare. Kina barada burudu budash karase kare bedete kare. Minere karese dodosh karmanata kasre. Karese dodosh karmanata beri karese ludu baka sara kare. Makresi kriti ka akasoburu ka shibrasra kla taxi akresi grupo kirishke krakrato roku barane kresi dekre kaleshine kreta akresi kubulu dodo to kresi krepata dake gurushu paradaras kredesis kristiditis mushkratara. I love you. Miracle blessings in Jesus' name. Bye for now.